Hey guys, so I'm back again. It's just me, Tambari, and I wanted to give you a little story time about dealing with stress-related alopecia. Let's take it back to, okay, I can't remember the year, but basically, I was in college and I had started dealing with insecurity issues and anxiety and depression that got so bad I basically was flunking out of college. And that was some of my darkest years ever. I hated myself, absolutely hated myself to the point that I had, the suicidal thoughts. So, God gave me a second chance and I was able to transfer out of the college I was going to a completely new college. But just that whole period of my life was incredibly stressful. I could not believe how much I had failed everybody, like from my parents to my siblings, to God and to myself. So I was just so stressed out that I started losing hair, and I lost hair around this area. This is my the left nape. At first I didn't know what was happening. All I knew was that I was feeling like a little tingling there. I didn't realize I was losing hair until one day I woke up and there was no hair. I had a weird bald spots in that area. And I used to have this habit of pulling my hair whenever I was stressed out, and so because I was feeling tingling on that area, I was always just pulling on it. I didn't know I was pulling my hair out. Anyway, so that was the first time it happened, and to counter that, I decided to just cut all my hair off, and I had a pixie cut that I was rocking. Yep. I'll place it right here. I didn't think much about it. I figured, okay, yeah, it's alopecia, but I didn't know that it was stress related. I thought, okay, maybe just a weird thing that happened. Then years later, I went through another completely stressful period in my life. I had lost my grandpa, and that affected, me at work, and then I got fired from work. I was also dealing with looking back now, toxic relationship. He's not a bad person at all. It just was a toxic relationship, very on and off. He was the first person I fell in love with, so there's so much emotion coming out of me with losing my grandfather, getting fired from my first job, and in this roller coaster ride with this person I was in love with. And so again, I lost hair in that exact same spot, and I will post a picture right here. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like a chunk has been removed, chopped out. That's because I had alopecia there. So then I noticed, I was like, all right, well, this is awful. It made me feel very insecure, but I realized that okay, this is clearly triggered by high stress. And so I made a vow to myself to always have my stress under control. And if you ask anybody in my family now, or my fiance, I don't react to a lot of things anymore with high emotions, because stress, my body just cannot handle stress. Obviously, it starts shedding hair. So basically what I then decided to do at that time was, what did I do? I started doing low manipulation hairstyles. Started rubbing there with castor oil trying to massage there as much as possible, not touching my hair alone. And honestly, I started just like watching my stress, reducing it. And ways I reduce stress is, as a Christian, I dive into God's word. I listen to worship music. I like to be in his presence. Also having somebody to talk to. I talk to my mother a lot. I also have some of my friends as well that I can talk to. Doing things that I enjoy, just stepping away from noise, stepping away from content that's negative and that has a negative effect on my mental health. So those little things was what I was doing to pretty much reduce my stress and just let the hair grow back healthily. And so ever since then, you know, I haven't been through anything too stressful. I mean, that's not exactly true. I've been through different stresses, you know, but I found ways to control and handle and maintain the stress so that, you know, I'm just healthy mind, body, and soul. And so, yeah, how I grew the hair back, I just let it grow. I just let nature do its thing. It grew back. And obviously I just started taking care of, you know, my hair, my body as well. Starting eating healthy, you know, because what goes in is what comes out. So the healthier I eat, the better my hair thrives. Again, you know, I used to massage that area with oils just to stimulate it. I don't really do the massage, my scalp massages much anymore because, like I said, I'm lazy. But at the same time, I think I have a grasp on understanding my hair now. So yeah, that's my story with how I dealt with stress-related alopecia. And so I'm hoping to God it doesn't happen again. But if it does, you know, I am not afraid. I'm not gonna freak out because I know how to handle it now. But yeah, if you've ever dealt with stress-related alopecia or any type of hair loss, let me know what you did as well to overcome the hair loss down in the comment section. But yeah, story time over. The end.